Yeah, what up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Manifest Stardom. I'm your boy Jamai, and this is my journey to being the biggest star in the world. Today, we in the gym, we hitting buys and tries. I came a lot earlier today. I'm like, it's a whole different crowd here. I had to come today because my schedule's a little different. But we hitting buys and tries today, man. And I want to talk about how you need to make moves even when you don't feel ready. Biceps and triceps is a push and a pull exercise. And I think that reminds me of the push and pull of life. Like you got to push and you got to pull even when you don't feel ready. And a lot of times we won't ever get to where we want to get to unless we go up against that resistance. And sometimes we don't feel like we're ready. Sometimes we feel like, we need to wait for perfect conditions. We need more money. We need more opportunity. We need more context. We need more practice. But sometimes, and most times, you just got to go for it before you even feel like you're ready. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. But I'm starting off with abs. And I am at 150 pounds. Put my timer on. Put my watch on. Here we go. Third set. All right. Want to make sure I lift my legs slowly as I'm doing this ab machine. Keep your core tight. Try to control the weight when you go back down as well. All right, we're gonna biceps. We're gonna do the bicep extension. I'm at 150 pounds, so I'm gonna make sure I'm going slowly so that I don't have any issues with my joints. Been going a little lighter. Next set, I went a little lighter because it was 150, but took it down to 135.
Girl, I really want to look. I was like,
I want to be fluent in one other thing.
no, me too. Because I'm like, girl, so you can be trilingual. Oh, no, when you learn. You can go, oh, this is going to be the top. Hey, Young, good morning. How you doing? You good? You looking good.
And then,
Oh, pull up. It's okay, that's why I work. Yeah. I said, pull another bike, and then you didn't.
Most people delay their dreams because they want to wait until it's the perfect time. But a lot of times, the opportunity doesn't come until you move. And so that's an example like for this YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? Like I already had so many things on my plate and it made sense to be like, well, when my time frees up, when I can afford to pay an editor or when I could do this or when I could do that. But the reality is, if I want that to be a reality, for me to have a YouTube channel that I create a community that I can create income from, that it can go in towards my music and my branding, I just gotta start. And that's what you gotta do. Don't start till your schedule frees up to start going to the gym. Don't wait until Monday to start working on your diet. Like you literally have to start now. And the path will illuminate itself once you start making moves. You gotta make the move before you think you're ready. You gotta make the move before you feel like, oh, this is the perfect time. You just gotta make the move. You just gotta do it. Because if you never do it, you'll look around and be like, dang, my life is over. So I'm on I think this is my last set. Everybody make fun of my bicep curl, but it works for me. You gotta do what works for you. All right, next.
Yeah.
The reason I do this is because it's the same bicep curl, but it's hitting it from a different angle. And it creates more resistance. We're back on triceps.
No, but come on. He acting like he don't know what's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Oh! What? Don't sway. Yeah.
The thing is, readiness is built through repetition. Like, you don't become stronger by thinking about bicep curls or by daydreaming and thinking about, you know, tricep pulls. You only get bigger by doing that shit. You're only gonna get better at performing by performing. You're only gonna get better at doing videos by doing videos. You're only gonna get better at editing by editing. There's no shortcut, it's no book, it's no hack. Doing it is the only way to really get better. So you wanna get that body right, you gotta do what you gotta do to get that body right. So, but in the midst of it, life is gonna always happen. And I think that's the hardest thing. Life is gonna always happen regardless, but you just gotta keep putting in the work, and you have to get used to putting in the work when things aren't perfect, because things will never be perfect. There's always some shit. All right, we are on our second set. I gotta stop squealing the way I do when I'm working out, because when I be posting my videos, TikTok be saying that I'm not abiding by community guidelines, because I be, they be thinking I be being freaky. I'm like, I'm just working out. All right, this is my last set. All right, we at 130 pounds. The bicep curl, 90 degrees now. Slow and controlled.
No, seriously. Going in like it's like, yeah. Good. And I can tell that again.
All right, I'm gonna go a little lighter, just because I feel it. I'm at 120 pounds.
Not today, but that's good. Okay. All right. Yeah.
That's rapping on the mark.
That's what I these are set.
It's painful. All right, we in the tricep curls. I'm at 25 pounds. Here we go. One more. Feeling it. Okay, let's finish this up. All right, let's knock out this last set. The truth is, your future can never respond to a version of you that will never move. Every opportunity, every relationship, every pay raise, every business venture, every, success, it won't happen until you initiate the move. So you just gotta move, man. It's not gonna be easy. And it's always gonna look like you could wait a little longer. But you gotta make the move, man. And everything else will respond once you make the move. One thing I realized is that you almost never feel ready when it's time to move. You almost never feel like it is the perfect time. But something in you knows that you have to make the move because nothing else is moving. And so even if you're moving in the wrong direction, that's still a move forward because it's letting you know, it's guiding you closer to what does work or what is the right direction. So get in the gym, man. Get in them books. Get in prayer. Get scribbling and brainstorming. Start making phone calls. Do whatever it is that you know you need to do to get the life that you want. And I think I'm gonna end my episode here because I think I ran out of time. But that's my episode for today, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Manifest Stardom. This is my journey to being the biggest star in the world, and you get to be a part of it. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.